Hi guys, welcome to Shoot the Shot with Shot for Shot. My name is Butter.
My name's Kurt.
I'm AJ.
I'm Morgan.
And we always like to start every podcast off with a shot, so here you go, guys.
It's mine.
To industry, to science,
Industry.
and to
podcast.
one heck of a podcast.
Oh,
Ho, ho, ho. I'm gonna wait for some of that monster, because no way I'm doing that.
So we apologize for being gone for a few weeks, but a lot has happened, and we're going to hopefully catch you guys up. One thing that definitely happened was, every year, of course, April Fool's is a holiday. Some people celebrate, some people not.
Yeah.
Recently, businesses or, industries or entertainment really have been getting into the April Fool's spirit.
Yeah, I feel like last year was like the real oh shit, and like Domino's is gonna do it.
What was that? Oh my god, what's
joke.
Oh.
where it's like, Domino's are selling hamburgers today.
Oh, no.
Well, so
The hoverboard incident.
that was a real thing because it was right after the shoes came out. Everyone's like, we're gonna do the hoverboard, and it was like, right when BFT2, Back to the Future 2,
You and your
was
fucking
coming out.
So many acronyms.
Short, quick
Yeah.
acronyms. So this year, strangely enough, we've all been dying. I think not just the four of us, but maybe millions of fans out there have been dying for season 3 of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And you know
Definitely.
what? They played it all day, 24
All day.
hours. The first
So
episode
perfect.
on Adult Swim, and it's funny because they just didn't. Nobody really thought about it, and
Yeah.
that's why I was like, it's like when you sent me, I was like, that must be an April Fool's thing.
Has to
Like,
be
no,
fake.
I've watched it 3 times
Yeah.
already.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. April Fool's thing. Like, no, I was like, I remember saying we had a group text going on, and I was like, nothing ever it just comes out without getting leaked nowadays. Like everything gets leaked.
Someone
now. There's
knows
no way.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I turn it on, I'm like, holy shit! Like it's actually going because they also did that whole the Rickroll thing for the trailer of
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
So the first
So,
trailer
like,
guy was just like, we're just gonna make the Rick
It'd be
roll.
weird for them to do the exact kind of same
Thing again.
Which I
So
thought they were
soon.
gonna do, or
Yeah.
maybe do the pilot episode and here's season 3. It's episode
Just
1,
kidding.
or do the worst cartoon we haven't seen in years.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I liked too that it was the first episode, but it's nothing we've seen before that they've released, like the pickle and
Oh yeah.
everything. It wasn't anything.
It was
like
all
that.
new.
Yeah, it was all freshly brand new. And I think I like their style. They always try to do something artistically, and how I viewed it was that Rick's like an anti-hero, and they're kind of like the anti-heroes. You would think that they would try to screw you over on April Fool's, but actually they're giving their fans what they want in the most sarcastic way possible.
Like a big fuck you.
Yeah.
You really didn't
Because
think.
it was really
and
Yeah.
I'm sure so many people didn't watch it too because they thought it was
Yeah.
fake.
Yes.
They're like, well, fuck that. I'm not gonna watch it.
It was the
God.
nicest troll ever.
But it was
Oh my God.
perfect.
I think that's gonna be now the new
Normal.
meta of April Fools now.
Yeah.
It's gonna
It's
be
rewards.
you think we're gonna fuck with you, but now
You
we're
get
actually
a
giving you what you
triple.
want.
Here's $1
triple
million.
April Fools.
We're giving
Yeah.
$1 million.
What do you guys think of it? That's my
Okay,
question.
I've been dying. I really grew a love for this show because it's something I've been really wanting.
Yeah.
It's not too weird without being. I like when shows are serious. And some people feel that's weird, but it gives them more depth. It gives them more chance for stories. But I still love when they're that alien I love seeing new aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
Now we got to see all these different new Ricks, and it was. Without giving away, being our spoiler
Tyler
free.
and
If
his
you
fucking spoiler
if you haven't
free
seen- no,
everything.
let's say this.
It's
Alright,
like
we're
spoiler,
spoiled.
I
not
haven't
spoiler
seen it,
free.
then you
Sorry,
don't
that's
give a
on you.
shit.
Okay,
Don't
so
listen
Jerry,
right now.
is Jerry not in it
Did
anymore?
you just give up?
Like,
You just ruined it.
Yeah.
we just said we're.
No, if you haven't seen it, then you don't
I
care.
tear off that fucking Band-Aid. I'm
If you haven't seen
gonna
it-
talk about
If
it
you
now.
didn't see it, it was
Yeah.
literally playing for 2 days straight.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Even the
With-
weekend,
That's true.
the Sunday
With-
after it premiered, it played too.
With pretty much no commercials. So
Yeah,
if
like-
you hadn't seen it, you don't care enough.
Or if you haven't heard the internet sensation, the Szechuan sauce, but we'll get to that in a bit. I want to save that because that is a huge thing right now. But-
Really want to.
So okay,
Yeah.
so since we're making this a non-spoiler free, what do you
No, we
guys?
are making a
That's what I'm
spoiler.
saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
non-spoiler,
non-spoiler.
right.
So negative.
We're
So,
spoiling shit.
Double negative.
what do you guys think any thoughts about season 3? Where do you guys, because the family's broken up, but Rick is back, everything's fine, but Jerry's gone. Where do you guys think season 3 is going to go?
I think they're gonna do a South Park thing. They're gonna just screw with us just to see how we react because they put it out so much further before the next episode's gonna come out. Everyone's gonna throw out these theories, and I think it's to help everybody stop with what they're theorizing already about what ended at season 2.
Yeah.
Now we got this. It's okay, so all your theories are answered. This is what it really is. This is what's canon. And then they're like, okay, now we're gonna throw something in there to throw you guys off, and then I think when they come back, everything's just going to be the same, or it's going to be another universe or something like that.
It's gonna be some like alternate universe.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's what
like where
think.
they're going because like sometimes they have like a kind of thin story stretched up through the whole thing, but like they don't. Well, I don't know if they're really going to focus on it actually having a storyline now, or they're going to kind of just like brush it off and be like kind of back to the same Rick and Morty formula.
They
Well, I
do
think-
do
Because I
that
don't know if they're gonna
often.
Yeah.
They do that often. I was thinking that as well. Like every single time, like always have like an underlying storyline that they keep constant. So
Well,
like, what if this
like
is a
the
big
dead
fuck
Rick
you
one.
and this
Like when
really
they
isn't
killed
real?
themselves and buried
Yeah.
themselves in the backyard.
And everything
When
was
that happened,
normal.
It made it seem
That's
like that
still
was
a-
really effective.
It's-
I mean, it's still going on, but
But
it's
it
not.
didn't-
It doesn't. I wouldn't say the show is arching like Venture Brothers.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
episodic. You
Yeah.
don't need to see the. You can watch the last episode first and the first episode last.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're going to continue. That last episode made it seem like they are going to be like in order. There's a loose, thin storyline through the whole thing, like Tammy, but like you don't really need to know that. in order
I
to
think the
watch it.
storyline's a little bit more thicker than like American Dad has an overall storyline
I would
to
say
it.
that
Okay,
is
okay, hold on.
episodic for sure.
But I
Yeah,
feel like this
right?
definitely has like a flow. Like this has like an overall like where they want to take
Yeah.
these characters eventually.
Yeah.
You know,
They have an end game essentially. We just don't know what it is yet or how they're gonna get
he
there.
told us
And-
it's 9 fucking seasons, so you get ready for 9 fucking
least we have
seasons.
9.
And 97 years as well.
What they say about fucking Community? 6 seasons and a movie. We've had 6 seasons. We have yet to have a Community movie.
I doubt it.
Let's see if that ever
Hey, come
fucking
on, more
happens.
shade, more shade.
Never.
So in the episode, there's this random moment that like literally sparked this huge internet sensation: the Mulan Szechuan sauce.
Yes.
Now, if you haven't seen the episode, Rick mentions this throughout the last half of the episode numerous times about how in the 90s when they were doing the Mulan promotion for McDonald's, there was this random Szechuan sauce to put out with the McNuggets, and apparently it's amazing. Now, it just sold on eBay for $15,000.
So ridiculous.
Thoughts? Would you pay $15,000?
Like,
No, there's no way
Did-
that stuff's good. And what if McDonald's puts it out again? You just
Wasted
No, you
$15,000.
gotta
$15,000 would they give out
You
for
gotta
free?
do like a plankton from SpongeBob. Now you have the secret formula.
I was gonna say, like,
Now you can like
create your
extract
own.
it. I'm
I
sure
guess.
it's not like too bad.
What if they like
How's it
already
inspired?
tried
I'm
it
sure
and they
a
like
chef could,
loved it,
Like
and
taste
that's
it
why?
And be like, oh well, if it was aged, it's gonna be more vinegary.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna do a
but it-
thing with a little less vinegar.
We all know that 15 years is
Yeah.
perfect.
Aged perfect.
Aged sauce.
But they're releasing a Mulan live action.
In
movie.
2 years, they will release a live-action, non-musical Mulan.
I was on Reddit like
Yeah,
yesterday.
so lame.
and
I'm not excited.
McDonald's tweeted a picture of the
Yeah.
sauce.
The Szechuan sauce. Yeah, I think
So is it
McDonald's.
coming out?
There's a
Yeah,
rumor
there's
that
a
it will
rumor
come
it's coming
back.
out.
Okay, and Dan
A big
Harmon,
rumor.
he's a
What
fucking
a-
like no.
inappropriate.
He says it. He's a sellout and he's a whore. And you know what? He probably put that in there so McDonald's would give them money, and then they would be
You
like,
know what?
I
Dude,
think it
he's
was
like
just
he
like, let's
loves
see
giving
if
that
we can
money
do
to
it.
you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think he just was
Like,
like,
let's see
no,
if we
let's
can do
see
it.
if we can get
Because
them to
they're not gonna have-
restart
they're
this
not
and
gonna
we can get so many
pay
people.
Rick and Morty anything.
No, there's
Well, they
no
do
way.
that
They're not gonna have
Nintendo gag
toys.
in season 2 where he's like, "We gotta buy all
But
those
McDonald's-
DSs, the Zelda DSs."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe McDonald's did though. Think about it. Like
Well, they
stoners.
Toys.
Stoners watch Rick and Morty.
What I think it is.
They like put it in there just to be like, do people really have interest in this? And then now it's resurgent the whole thing for all fans of Rick and Morty. Now they're all gonna go eat McDonald's.
Yeah, I think
Face
it's just,
is why they
I
did
think
it.
it's also just Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon. Either one of them was probably like, "Dude, do you remember that?"
Yeah, I think
remember
they
that.
got
Let's
And
put
they're
it
just
in
like,
there.
They got
Dude,
stoned and they were
how-
hanging out,
how-
and they're like, "Let's get Szechuan sauce back. Like, let's put it in the episode."
But they're
How funny would that be?
testing, just
Yeah.
like Rick.
Yeah.
They're testing their power.
Their limits.
They're like, if we just put this in there, we
Totally.
want it. Like, obviously, because we think it's delicious and we would love to have it back again. What if we just put it in the episode?
Yeah,
How much
like,
you want
how
to bet
crazy would that
everyone
be?
is gonna
Oh yeah.
ask
Want
for it
that.
back,
I
and
wanna
we're gonna
try
get
it.
what we want.
Or some idiot just goes to McDonald's like the next day and is like, "Hey, do you got Szechuan sauce?"
But they'll ask for it, and then Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon and everybody from that worked there that really wanted it, that can't get it anymore, now they can
They
get it
got
because
it.
McDonald's cracked.
He's getting you hyped up though.
Yeah.
But
I'm
this-
curious how it actually tastes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, what are
Like-
the ingredients?
Like this fool who
Plum?
spent
Plum.
yes, that's the
Oh.
main ingredient is
Plum
plum.
and teriyaki sauce.
Hmm.
That's like what they.
so like super sweet.
This
I mean,
Yeah.
it's McDonald's, so yeah. there's probably
everything's
a shitload
sweet.
of Sugar
The
in there.
cheese is sweet. You know,
Yeah.
the
It's like
ketchup
a-
is sweet.
it's like
The
a tart-
fries are
I
It's
sweet.
like a
think the
tart
water
sweet.
has sugar too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had that water be? But I mean, this guy spent $15,000 on one little packet. It's like if they put out the new one, it's like the difference between old Coke, new Coke. It's like, will he just be like, I want the old one back?
I want
that
the
probably has to be,
original.
like, one of the most ridiculous things I've heard, like on eBay. So $15,000.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
1,500 is pretty
You
good.
like the hand
Going to Fun Time with Butter. Here's some fun facts.
Fucking regular Joe Montana and the guy who caught the ball from Joe Montana over
Oh.
So I
Yeah,
actually went on
remember that
eBay and I was really curious about, or I went on the interweb, and I was curious about what were the like top 10 or like top 20 weirdest things. And I wrote the top 10 I thought were the weirdest. So here are the top 10 weirdest things that have been sold. That means somebody bought and paid for on eBay. Here we go.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
scared
Number
to
one,
see what that
It's gonna
is.
get weird.
Grilled cheese with a Virgin Mary on it. How much do you think it sold for?
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna say $17,000.
I was gonna say 10,000.
I think I remember
Kurt?
this.
I'm gonna say $225,000.
No.
200?
It sold for $28,000 in 2004.
God.
$28,000 for grilled
28,000,
cheese,
jeez.
and they said it's still not moldy to this day.
I
How's that
was
possible?
curious
There
if
it
there was a follow-up.
See?
What?
Okay, number 2.
It's still
Bieber's
smoking.
hair, a lock
Oh, I
of Justin
remember when
Bieber's
this
hair.
happened.
So
Oh.
back in 2011,
Yeah,
Justin
okay.
Bieber went on
Ago.
Ellen and cut a bit of his hair off and gave it to her. And you know what she did? She went literally the next day and put it up on eBay for a charity.
Okay.
How much do you think it sold for?
Wasn't it like 50? I want to say it's like 50
More?
to like
Are we going-
70,000.
are we going down?
No,
Are we going up?
it's going higher. No, the prices don't go,
I
but the,
think it was
the price
50
is
to
higher.
70,000. 50 to
I'm gonna
70.
say,
I know it's a
I'm
weird
gonna say
range.
in the upwards of hundreds of
37.
50
No.
to 70.
$40,000
Oh, 40?
$40,668
Nice.
in 2011. Okay, ready? Here's the
Why?
Justin Timberlake's
someone's mom
half-eaten
pay for
French
that?
toast.
No.
Justin Timberlake's half.
This sounds like clickbait.
This is Justin Timberlake's half-eaten French toast. How much do you think? How much do you think somebody paid for
I'm in a
that?
BuzzFeed article right now.
Are we going up? You said.
No,
just
it's going
made that
down.
joke.
Just random?
Just random.
Okay.
No order.
I'll say around like $8,000.
I would say 1,800.
Ooh.
Not
Okay.
not too much.
Okay.
Yeah. it is
Morgan, what are you
crazy.
feeling? What are you feeling?
I'm gonna say
That's crazy.
16,000.
$1,025.
There you go.
God,
2,000. So this is
Kurt is
before
so good at
his
this.
album dropped. Okay,
Christ.
so all right.
$1,000.
Temporary tattoo on your forehead for an ad space for a company.
Temporary tattoo.
A temporary
Temporary.
tattoo
Temporary
on your
tattoo.
forehead for an ad
Do
company.
you know how big
How
it
long
was?
does it stay and what?
No.
Oh.
What is it for?
Yeah, what's the brand?
It was
Like
for
Viagra?
it was for a realtors, like a real estate company.
It's temporary.
It's
How
a
long
temporary
do you have to
tattoo.
wear
We
it?
should
How
do
long did you
that.
wear it?
Yeah, let's see if we can pull our money together. I'm gonna say $1,000.
They can't pay that much if it's temporary.
$1,000?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Tyler's
For like
reaction
6
was
monthit's
like,
It's like 6 months.
6 months.
Oh,
Now
you didn't
it's
tell
6
us it was
months?
how long it was.
It's a temporary tattoo. It's not like a
Temporary
fucking, like,
tattoos do not
water
last 6
tattoo.
months.
Talking
It's
like
like a henna
I'll
tattoo.
say $10,000. Because $1,000.
I'll say 7,000.
I don't think it's 6 months.
$37,000. Somebody
I would
paid
do that.
I would
to
do that.
Yeah,
I would
right.
do that.
Like I could get a
Hands-
motorboat.
That's
I
my
wanna
like
tomorrow.
rent.
I
That's
wanna
my
do like a
rent.
human
My
NASCAR.
living.
Yeah. Just get a bunch of
Oh,
them.
put anywhere.
Taco
Okay,
Bell
so,
for like
so you know that,
We even mention it in like passing every day.
Yeah.
right?
Hey, you tried that double crunch wrap?
Oh yeah, right on my forehead. So
Yeah.
of course,
Yes,
like,
sir.
I mean, they pay me to eat it and look in the mirror.
It's
So-
not even painful.
So, okay, so you remember Pharrell's infamous
Hat.
stupid brown fedora? How much do you think somebody paid for that?
Oh,
I got
so
I
much
got a few
money.
more-
13,000.
I've been
13,000.
way off lately, so I don't know.
I'm gonna
Higher.
go
Higher.
highball it.
Higher.
I'm gonna say
Higher?
80,000.
I'm gonna say
It's already
I'm gonna
a
go right in the
designer
middle, I'm
hat.
gonna say $35,000.
$44,000. Somebody paid for Pharrell's fucking awful. And
Sorry,
you know what?
designer.
Arby's sued him because the hat looked too much like the Arby logo.
It's a hat.
Swear to God, true
Arby's is like a
story.
cowboy hat.
Always reminds me of
Just
How I Met
the
Your Mother.
brown, like,
but
exactly.
It's a hat.
Okay, here's my favorite
Pharrell's
one.
hat?
Come on, guys.
They look like
Okay,
a
I'm gonna do
Mountie.
two more. I'm
Is
gonna
there
do two
anything
more.
other than items that celebrities once owned?
You're really
Sorry, the last two items are celebrity owned. Okay,
It
how
better
about
be
a
like
lunch
the
with
content
Warren
from-
Buffett?
A lunch for
A lunch with Warren Buffett?
I don't even want to guess on that.
Okay, I got a better one. Morgan, you ready?
Buffet?
It's Lady Gaga related, isn't it? Or RuPaul. Tell me.
Britney Spears pregnancy test.
What the?
In
Why would you want
2005.
It's got pee on it?
Oh, yeah, it's got pee on
Somebody
it.
peed on it.
Pee.
How much do you think somebody paid in 2005 for Britney Spears pregnancy
I
test?
don't. That's disgusting.
I mean, it probably went
Oh my
for...
God, that
It
had to go
sold
so
on
much.
eBay.
It
I'm
probably went
gonna
for a
say
lot,
at
though.
least 50,000.
I mean, I don't know about
That's
that
disgusting.
much.
What do they do with it though? Like,
Kurt,
do they have it in a
AJ, I need
shrine
an
and
answer.
it's like a picture of
I would
Britney
say
and it's like her pregnancy test and pictures of her children or something?
It's like that Helga,
Helga
Or
with
like,
Arnold.
Yeah, her Arnold shrine.
$27,000.
Kurt,
Okay, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of a person who would buy
Obsessive Britney Spears fan
to the
with a
point
lot of
where
money.
you live at home. Your mom's upstairs. You're searching on your computer. You're naked. Britney
I
Spears.
think I'm like a
piss
millionaire
strip.
mogul that like has money to like
Okay.
hunt people.
That just loves
You're
pee for some
naked.
reason.
He has to
You're
be that
searching for
rich.
Britney Spears.
I just have a thing about pregnancy tests.
I'm gonna guess $75,000.
Ooh.
Ooh,
It
you upped
sold
me.
for $5,000.
Oh wow, I way high.
That was
ball.
Right?
very sad. That was
That's
like,
pretty low.
Somebody paid
I expected a lot
$1,000
higher
for
for that.
Timberlake's
Well,
half
actually,
eating French toast.
You have to realize that those other ones, like Pharrell's hat, probably got sold for charity, and they're like, I'm gonna put a bunch of money.
Very
And
true.
their
We're like,
designer.
hey, we're hosting a charity event where we're selling Britney Spears' pregnancy test.
Okay,
Best way to raise money.
Yeah, for
Okay.
Planned Parenthood.
See, right? You know, they're helping out everybody. You know, they're giving back to the community. Now, okay, here's one I thought was really cute and cuddly.
Ooh.
A suit of armor for a guinea pig.
Ooh.
Somebody paid money for an entire suit
That
of
was
armor.
used in Dr. Dolittle 3, the one where they went back in time.
No,
to
G-Force,
medieval times.
bro.
G-Force.
Oh,
Nicolas Cage.
G-Force.
Is that, are you serious?
No.
Oh, damn.
It was inspired
I
by
fucking believe that.
Those are guinea pigs, by the way. Not a
Did you say
hamster.
guinea
a,
pig?
a suit of armor for a guinea
said
pig.
guinea
Nobody
pig.
said hamster.
Am I
Hamtaro
right
over
there?
here, am I right? Somebody paid $1,150 for a full suit of armor for their guinea pig.
$1,500?
Yeah. No, $1,100.
Oh, $1,100?
Sorry, AJ said.
1100.
Okay, here's my favorite one. Our last one for the day. I promise, our last one.
Okay.
My favorite one. Somebody spent money on this for William Shatner's kidney stones. How much do you think somebody spent and is hanging up on their like mantle? William Shatner's kidney stones.
15.
What's with all this,
15,000.
like,
That's a
pee
conversation piece if I've ever heard.
Right? You coming in having some dinner, having your friends are over, they look on your mantle.
Above your
Hey Harry, what's that? Well, Todd, I'll tell you.
Those
You
moon
know,
rocks?
Captain Kirk? You know those moon rocks? Is that what they call them?
$6,300.
I
63?
said 15,000.
AJ, I need an answer.
$7,000.
$25,000.
They sold
Somebody
more?
spent.
This is fucking fun. That's
Then
another one
Britney
you definitely can't
Spears'
sell for
fucking
charity.
pregnancy
Right?
test?
Wow.
See, and that's what's bizarre.
I'm shocked
How was that?
and offended.
Habazah. So also recently, so many trailers have come out. I feel like, you know, like back in December we had like week of trailers. Thank you, Kurt.
Yeah.
Recently we had Thor come out. We had Kingsman come out. We had the Last Jedi come out finally, which we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Finally.
What are you guys' thoughts? You know, Jedi, Kingsman, Thor. What do you guys think?
Thor.
Thor. Okay, so
Holy
Okay,
shit.
the best trailer.
So,
yeah,
okay.
best trailer out of all of those.
So honestly, like James Gunn
So
even
good.
said himself, this is his favorite trailer to date. Like honestly, I was blown away.
it's
like
beautiful. Okay, so I've never watched Thor. Any of maybe I've seen Thor 2. I don't even remember if I did
Well, it's
see
in
it.
the Avengers. You kind of get the gist.
Yeah,
you get the gist of
whatever.
it.
I know
Yeah.
who Thor is.
Skippable.
Yeah.
But this movie made me want to
Yeah.
watch it so bad. The second at the end of that trailer when they throw the like actual title like up,
Yeah.
I was like, this is the fucking logo, just total 80s,
Yeah,
total
so cool.
everything. The music was
Yeah,
beautiful.
Led Zeppelin.
The Led Zeppelin in the beginning.
which I'm surprised that nobody's used
So
yet.
glad
How
we're
is it-
backing up Thor though. I hate the fucking like trying to be kind of
He's
serious.
so funny.
Like just kind of make it fun and like
Yeah.
kind of goofy. And
Oh,
just
fucking
kinda buy
Hulk.
into the
Like-
ridiculousness that is fucking
Yeah.
Thor.
Like even him on the Avengers, he's that like
Take it seriously.
goofy like character, you know, and even like
Yeah.
I feel like they haven't said the funniest line in the movie, but there was definitely like that killer line in the movie where he's like, "Oh, he's a friend from work."
He's a
I was
friend
like,
from
that was
work.
hilarious.
Were you saying that he's funny from the comic books or funny from the movies?
From the
I don't
movies,
think
like-
he's funny
like-
in the movies at all that much.
I think he's funny
In
the movies.
Avengers?
His movies,
Yeah.
in Avengers, it's funny to see him interact with Hulk, But I think he,
Well, okay.
he seemed really like that's the. Yeah, did you guys see the promotional video? They weren't promoting. I think they're promoting like Avengers 2 on
Oh, where
DVD.
his roommate?
Where he's like a roommate.
Yeah, the
Like,
roommate.
I think he's
that's
literally
so funny.
that kind of Thor. He's like, oh, the guy from my work with.
Yeah, I like that.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
I
too.
know him from work.
Yeah.
I think like they just took him and put that now.
But it's like everyone thinks
I like
that
it.
Iron Man's that like the hilarious, the comic relief, but it's like nobody ever thinks of Thor. It's like, oh, he's just the other strong
He's just
man.
Thor.
You know.
Everyone's got the comic relief except Captain America.
Except,
Oh, and Bruce Banner.
I was gonna say Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk
Yeah,
too.
Hulk is pretty sad.
But yeah, I liked it a lot. I think the Thor we know and the Thor that you saw in the promotional videos where he's like has a roommate and everything, that he's very cocky
Yeah.
and like kind of people are kind of like
great.
avoiding him almost. And I think this is kind of like that's leading into his personality. He's he's indestructible almost.
I want that to be canon now.
Yeah, I mean it might be. Who knows?
What,
And
the roommate?
but
They're planning on making it like
Yeah.
in the like a thing in the movie.
Right?
Yeah,
Really?
because it had such a like great response. Like it was hilarious.
Oh,
Like
man.
it was just interesting. Like, cause where was Thor during Civil War? Because in the books,
Right.
Thor wasn't around during Civil War because Ragnarok happened before Civil War. So this is literally in Cap 3. This is where he's at, and this is where Hulk's at during the movie. So that's why he's not in any of the movies.
Yeah, but like I was saying, it would be good to see like he's all powerful and everything, and then obviously this movie is him like being put down. He's like all of
Kurt Russell.
Oh yeah, Kurt Russell.
Other
That's
Guardians.
Oh damn! See, excited for both.
So many trailers.
DOTGV2.
I'm so confused. James Gunn, whatever, guys.
Okay,
But
there-
his hammer is all destroyed, and you know
Nobody said anything about like. Come on.
Yeah, like his whole world is all taken over by Hela and everything
Mm-hmm.
like that. So that's gonna be cool to see them all try to like get back together, because I think that's what we want to see in superhero movies. We want to see people band together and like fight as a team, and just like how you see it in the comics, you want to see that. The whole scene at the very end of the trailer, which is shot really cool, is when he's like giving him the uppercut and like the Hulk is like coming in with a smash. It looks like a comic book cover. And
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
awesome.
I think that's what's gonna make the movie really cool, is that it's like that Jack Kirby style that you would think about.
Well, I like the colors. I'm sorry, I didn't remember.
No.
I like. Let's just speak on it. I like the colors, like, and the vibrance of the movie. Like
Yeah.
Thor 1 and Thor 2 were just like monotone, like kind of gross-looking movies. Thor 2 got a little bit brighter and like more. It was darker, like had like a dark filter on this one. This one has like a fucking Instagram '80s filter on it. Which is fucking awesome.
Well, what the director said he really took Guardians as like his homage to what he
Yeah,
wanted to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is from the guy who gave us What We Do in the Shadows, and this is really only his second really big movie. And I am blown away from what I've already seen. And like it's back to like it's really two stories. It's Thor Ragnarok and fucking Planet Hulk thrown into one.
Yeah.
And I think we're still gonna get both sides of this story, and we're still gonna get a decent Hulk story out of it, but we're still gonna get this really cool Thor story that like I'm excited. Like I'm excited to see a Thor movie. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like after the second one, I was like, I don't really give a
I
like.
wasn't excited for the second one, but I saw the second one and I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a cool story. It's better than it's way better than the first one. The first one's slow as shit and it's really goofy and it's.
That director got, I think, for some reason, I'm thinking he got signed on for like another big movie.
Ken Bragna or the guy for Ragnarok.
The director of Ragnarok. Oh, it's honestly like a Star Wars movie.
Oh
I don't
really?
know. I forgot.
Is he
We'll look it up.
We'll look it up for you folks. Okay, now Star Wars came out. Now we've been waiting like at least a year and a half for this. The first trailer for Force Awakens came out pretty soon after we got the announcement that it was coming out. Now we had to wait still like a year and a half for this trailer. Were you guys like? I honestly was it. I was like, oh, it was cool seeing a new Star Wars trailer. Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
But it wasn't anything like super new because I love
Right.
that Facebook's doing this thing now where they like people put out like the side by side comparisons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they showed us the first teaser for Force Awakens and they showed us the first teaser for Last Jedi. They're literally shot the same fucking way.
Yeah,
like
which is worrisome though.
exactly because that was a lot of
Right.
people's problems with Force Awakens that it was too much like A New Hope.
Yeah.
Now, Morgan, like as a huge Star Wars fan, as I know you are you excited for Last Jedi?
I mean, I'm still excited, obviously. I'm excited to see where that story's gonna go. Like you said, though, you don't really see that much in the trailer. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's
It
super
makes
bare
it
bones,
look still awesome, makes you excited, but doesn't make you go like, oh, this is gonna fucking happen. Like, anytime we see another, like, trailer of some
Yeah.
sort.
Nowhere near the amount of excitement than seeing the first Force Awakens teaser trailer. I mean, obviously, it's like
Yeah.
the first Star Wars in how many fucking years. But I think that one showed more than the teaser trailer that we saw
For Force Awakens.
For
Yes.
Last Jedi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I think what also is too is that when The Force Awakens came out, we had no idea who these characters were.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now we see Poe and we're like, okay, we see, Rey,
we already
okay,
like you.
Cool. We know who you are. But when we saw the Force Awakens trailer, it was completely fresh. We hadn't seen Harrison Ford. We hadn't seen, obviously didn't see Mark Hamill. And
Yeah.
everybody. So I
Yeah,
think this is
that
a little
was
bit different.
awesome,
I think that's why it's a little bit underwhelming. Like they had a lot to get past, but at the same time, it's as a sneak peek trailer. There wasn't a whole lot. There was very underlining stuff like, oh, Phasma's back. Oh, and
Oh, Kylo's eyes are redder. Yeah.
yeah, and then they moved
Fucking
and
Kylo.
they moved his
His
scar,
scar.
I guess. And
Well, yeah,
then-
like he has a newer scar.
Yeah,
yeah.
he moved it.
So that was one
Oh,
thing,
it's
but there was
newer?
nothing really
It's
that
just
was
like
emotional
it's just
scar.
like that little
From
smidge
killing
different.
his father. Yeah.
there wasn't a whole lot.
Gets me every time.
So the theories still roam around.
I'm excited to jump into more Jedi stuff for sure. I think that's kind of
Yes.
cool.
The one thing that I did see in the trailer that was cool was the Old Republic symbol.
Yes.
So the Jedi,
Which is in the
symbol.
cave. There's that little
Yeah.
sheet of paper, and she wrote it down. And it's the
Yeah.
old Jedi fighter symbol
So
that
that'd be
Obi-Wan
cool.
used to have.
Yeah,
I just want to
'cause-
see more. Show us a fucking trailer.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
just didn't really
Yeah.
show enough to tease
May
you.
4th is coming.
It,
You
it
don't
was
have to get too
it was
close to
still
May 4th.
cool to see her swinging her lightsaber, and Luke I know it wasn't much, but it was
Yeah.
still
It's still
cool.
cool to see.
I'm excited to see where this goes because honestly, the director for this said that Mark Hamill he deserves an Oscar for this role. Mark Hamill put again, yes, a lot of people say they put a lot, but he really did put a lot into this role because we haven't really seen Mark Hamill act in anything serious since I don't know.
God knows what.
Never.
Yeah.
The last
Those
Return of the
voiceovers.
Jedi.
Something he did a
Yeah.
voiceover
Well,
on that
those
was
aren't- I
serious.
mean,
Well, he's in Star Wars.
Or the Trickster in the Flash episode he was in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clockknocker from Jane Silent Bob.
Oh,
that was
I
pretty serious.
love
for him.
Oh.
It required range.
But then again, that was a while ago.
yeah,
So-
that was actually wild.
Okay, here's my
closer,
thing.
dude.
It's we just saw Jedi came out, Last Jedi trailer came out. I'm I'm excited for it. But the Kingsman trailer came
Yeah.
out
I'm so
literally
excited.
yesterday. We actually just watched it.
Yeah.
AJ watched it for
So
the first time.
I
And
finished it.
It
You
finished
finished it?
She finished it. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know why,
Awesome,
but
was
I
that
am
scene?
so
It's
pumped
good.
for that movie. I am so more pumped right now than Star Wars. I'm very weird to say that,
Because the first movie was
Whoa.
fucking awesome.
I'm sorry.
But no, it's because it's an action movie. It's you already kind of know what to expect, and everything was so badass in the first one. The trailer makes everything look cool. The fucking surprise in the ending.
Yeah.
Someone
How do you
walks
not
through
want
that
it?
door right now, and they're like, "Hey, you can go see Kingsman or Star Wars right at this moment. Where do you want to go?"
You're gonna say
are we
Star
gonna say
Wars.
Do I get free popcorn or
You get
candy
as
when I
much
see Kings?
popcorn
No,
as
you get.
want.
But
Okay,
you
wait,
get
wait.
the same
You
involved.
Do I get my choice of soda?
You get as much popcorn as you want, but you have to still stink in your candy, though.
Ooh, that's hard.
It's
Okay.
But if he goes to see Kingsman, does he have chocolate mothballs?
Yeah,
inside?
like-
If he seeks Kingsman, he gets it all. Star Wars, you have to sneak in your candy. One refill of the popcorn.
No
I can
refill
wait for the Last
popcorn?
Jedi. I'm
One
sorry.
refill.
I can wait.
They're gonna
merge
I
you
don't
only need
know.
one.
That
Popcorn
trailer
persuade you?
was so with Frank Sinatra playing and when the end is
beautiful.
oh my god, it was so good. Oh come on, better than the Star Wars trailer. Yes, of course we're all excited for Star Wars,
Yeah,
but it's
but the
something we've
Suicide
seen
Squad
before.
trailer
It's
doesn't
just gonna be
do it.
Empire Strikes Back again, okay?
No,
I don't care.
it's not.
It's Force Awakens is like New Hope. Rogue One's like fucking Empire Strikes Back. Oh, this one's gonna be like
No.
This one's gonna be like Return of the
Eat
Jedi.
it. Wow.
Star Wars is like
Star-
heroin.
Force
I don't
Awakens
care.
was-
Yeah, I
Like,
just took some
undoubtedly.
Star Wars right in my veins, bro.
Force Awakens was undoubtedly a New Hope, for sure. I don't think they're going to copy
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back.
They can't.
They
Why
cannot.
not? It's
They already got the
perfect.
shit.
Well, let's just watch it
They
happen,
They got
though.
the plane into the air. The plane's
Yeah.
flying nice.
Now
and
we're
right,
gonna
they
keep
can
flying.
do
We're gonna
whatever we
build
want.
another plane
The
just
land,
like that
the
plane.
Is
land-
it bad
take-
that I have the
take
same
over
feeling
the-
though as Tyler that I really think they're just gonna copy all of them?
Yeah, because there's a young.
I don't want
It's
that.
young
literally-
Jedi
it literally
people
seems-
on a weird island.
Was that stupid kid
secluded
that was
area
like, "Don't kill us,
with an
Anakin"?
old Jedi teacher.
And then
And then she's gonna go into the cave and have a weird part where
And see that
Kylo's Ren helmet falls on the ground and she's actually inside the helmet all along.
because
I like
You
how you
just
said
blew
it
my
just
mind.
like
You-
Obi-Wan too.
Is this a true thing? Are you writing this out right?
Confirmed, I am the
We need
writer.
here.
oh man, where's your
Take some pen
Sign
and
something
paper.
for us.
Yeah.
Can you sign your name?
Sign Star
Hey,
Wars for
Shot
us.
Shot exclusive. We got the
Cut the
writer
tape.
of
We're gonna
episode
delete
8.
Okay, so Star Wars coming out. That's great. But did you guys know that we are gonna get 4 Batman movies in 1
What
year.
does that mean?
Does
Yeah,
that mean
does
Ben
that mean, like,
Affleck's
so-
gonna be in all
so
of them?
that means we are going to get a Batman movie starring Bruce. Sorry, not Bruce.
And it better not
Ben
be
Affleck.
like Teen Titans.
Are they all
Okay,
Ben
hold on.
Affleck as
No.
Batman?
We're going to
Live
get a
action.
Batgirl directed
That's
by
not
Joss
Batman.
Whedon.
With
In the Batman world.
you
We're going to
just
get
say
4
the
movies
same
in the Batman world.
Standalone.
We're
So
gonna
it's
get-
not canon.
You have 2 more shots. What else?
Okay, Nightwing,
What?
Not Batman.
which
What's it
No,
called?
it's more Batman and Batgirl.
okay,
Yeah.
which is going to be done by the guys who did the first Lego movie. Okay, they're going to be doing the Nightwing movie.
Okay.
Oh,
In
no.
Lego form?
I think so.
You don't
I
know?
think so.
And
Lego form,
the
not
last one was
Definitely not Batman. So Batman themed.
So
It was
another Ben
Batman
Affleck.
thing. I can't remember it. It's
So-
sadly on my notes.
The Batman?
They're not live action Batman. Only one live action
No, all 4 of
Batman.
them. They
Batgirl's
say
not
they're gonna have
Batman.
4 Batman. Oh,
Batgirl's not Batman.
Batgirl is
I got
Batman.
I mean,
Gotham Sirens.
Batverse.
Gotham Sirens.
Gotham
I'm not
Sirens.
saying she's not.
Yeah,
Gotham Sirens is basically going to be the trio of Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman as they
Oh.
go around
Gotcha.
as a team fighting people off.
Is it gonna
Like
be
with Margot Robbie?
And it's going to be Margot Robbie. It's going to be Margot Robbie.
Everything is going to be canon in
Is
this new
Anne
world.
Hathaway going to be Catwoman? I know it's
No,
a different
no,
DC
no,
universe, but I
no.
want that to happen.
You think you liked her that much?
I love. I,
I mean-
just like Anne Hathaway.
With the
You thought it was
Thanos
Nolan
casting and the
Batmans. That's all
cable
you want.
casting,
I do.
who knows?
What?
But I'm curious, like,
Who
It's
yeah,
not
knows?
that weird.
It
They're
is
not
weird.
even they're not even in the same universe.
What?
Who?
Thanos and Cable.
Oh, Josh
Yeah, they
Brolin.
are.
whoa,
There's still
whoa,
Marvel.
are you guys getting
Deadpool.
serious right now? Are we going to get into this right now?
Deadpool.
I was
Let's ask the
saving it for
encyclopedia
later.
for
But
fucking Marvel.
apparently
over here.
these two
Thanos
want to
is the
get
one
into
that
it now.
That's like
Ready?
saying you
We are
have
going
to-
head to head.
Speaking both.
So, if you don't know, Josh Brolin just got casted a few weeks ago as Cable in the next Deadpool movie.
He heard you
He's
guys
also
talking
Thanos.
about it, so
So
he
we are
made it a
having
thing.
2 head-to-head debates.
We're having a head.
Not.
Yes,
made
we
it a
are.
thing.
Who's on whose side? Are you for Josh Brolin for Cable?
We're both for
Are
it.
you? So you're both
you
for
for it?
for.
No.
Why not?
I'm not for
Because
either.
it's stupid.
Why?
Because
This is the perfect sign.
What's his name
so
from Magic
for
Mike? I want
Josh
him.
Brolin
Steve
as
Nash?
Cable.
Steve Nash?
Thanos
No,
is
Dolph Lundgren would have been better.
No,
Thanos
the
is
guy from
fucking-
Magic
Pause,
Mike.
pause. We're talking over each other. Hold on, really quick.
Smart.
Go, AJ.
So I just think it's weird because they are in the same Marvel universe, even though it's Fox and whatever. But they still want them to cross over anyways. They're asking for that, and Thanos is the one that gives Deadpool the immortality because he Death likes him.
This is true.
Oh.
So Thanos and Deadpool
don't
do
think that's
interact,
gonna
and
happen in
Cable
MCU,
do
though.
interact. Huh?
You
So like
just
Josh
trying. It's supposed to.
Brolin has like 2 roles in a movie. Essentially, is
how
what you're worried
much they're
about.
gonna
That's
bet-
Come on, that'd be funny to be like, hey, you
saying
look like a guy I know.
him-
How much do you want to bet they're gonna throw in that joke? Well, you look like some.
You look like a guy I know.
He will if it's a Marvel movie.
Deadpool's not gonna be in the MCU.
I think
No.
he.
No.
No.
You don't
I'm
think?
just
No.
saying he's gonna make it. He's gonna make a
he
fourth wall
just
joke.
got
Yeah,
added
he's
to
gonna
the
make more
Avengers like a year ago. Like
But
he
he's
just.
so-
Josh Brolin
Yes.
is, I think, is perfect. I never even considered him being.
No,
Cable.
and that's the thing too. Like
No,
I didn't
know
even.
why.
I totally didn't even think. Like I was thinking like the guy like Dolph Lundgren. I was thinking Michael Shannon.
Michael
I was
Shannon,
thinking
Michael
Michael
Shannon.
Shannon. I really wish
Like,
would have.
yeah,
Would've been
Michael Shannon
great.
a little bit.
He would have
Yeah.
been really good.
But he's already- what's
he's
his
like
name?
Jarrell.
Well, for one,
and
he's dead,
Phil.
and two, that's
He's-
DC.
Yeah. But just as equally as a stretch in my mind, AJ.
No, okay. Like I am bummed that they're like okay when like Chris Evans became Captain America, everyone's like okay, you're already fucking Human Torch.
That was-
He's
Or
also
when
Scott Pilgrim,
Ri-
They're clearly separate.
but
or when Ryan Reynolds
That's only
became
Green Lantern, and
Deadpool after he was like you're Green Lantern.
But that's DC.
DC.
Okay,
Marvel.
that's true. Which this is something like yes, they're 2 different sides of the
All of
Marvel
us.
universe, but it's gonna be weird. I doubt they'll ever meet. And yes, if they do, they'll do a stupid joke like that, being like, "Hey, you look like a guy I know." But it's like
What is Deadpool going to be doing near Thanos?
nothing, because it's like they're not gonna need to explain how he lives forever. Just his healing factor is just amazing. Like they don't need to show that in the fucking movies. They don't need to show Thanos' helicopter. Yes, Thanos had a helicopter at one point. Did you know
why
that?
did he need
Yes.
a helicopter?
Why does exactly? Why is the Mad
Still
Titan
his-
killer of
still his
worlds?
chair
No, it's a giant
with a
globe.
propeller on the top.
It's like the Pope Mobile, but
giant
just like Thanos in the
infinity
Pope Mobile,
gauntlet
just like
just waving outside. I'm gonna get you.
Just has a shield.
Flies in the
His glove, he's
battlefield.
like,
Is it purple though? I'm hoping it's a purple and yellow helicopter. I'm really hoping. Oh
what
my
else we got,
god.
man?
Oh my god. So for a while, people were like, "Oh, Josh." We were like trying to figure who's a front runner for cable, and like a lot of people thought it was Michael Shannon,
Yep.
and then Josh Brolin got it out of nowhere, which I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, recently, we also got noticed that they are doing a live action Aladdin movie coming out soon. Now,
Oh, yeah.
the front runner for the genie
Like, why?
Guy Ritchie.
Why
right?
do they have to keep
is
doing
first off, Aladdin's a Guy Ritchie movie. That means
Yeah.
the guy
What?
who did Snatch, Lock,
Wait.
Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is doing.
Sherlock Holmes.
Is doing the live action Aladdin movie. This is confirmed, set in stone. Set your calendars for 2020.
I'm more excited now.
Okay.
What?
Fast cuts.
Something
on
weird.
the-
Guy
on the
Ritchie,
carpet.
yeah. Oh my god, just
That's a
imagine.
weird
That's so
director for
cool.
Aladdin.
It'll be so
Front
dark
runner.
and weird.
That's weird.
For the genie. Who do you think is the front runner right
Well,
now?
you told me. Who
Well,
the
you
front
told me
runner is.
earlier, yeah, so I can't like.
That's right. They already
it.
know because it's that amazing.
Will
It's
Smith.
Willie fucking Smith.
Yeah,
it is
they-
the
they-
Fresh
He's in
Prince
Bel-Air.
of where are they from in
I
Aladdin?
think it should have been Shaq.
Fresh Prince of
I
Arabia.
think it should have been Shaq. He needs another.
Sounds like the new
another
Bravo
swing at that
movie.
Shaq
ball
needs more work.
of being a genie.
Oh my
We really
God,
want to see
yeah.
him too.
They can do
I'm
it right
still
this
saying
time.
T.J. Miller for some reason.
I
want a T.J. Miller.
You gotta be able to sing though.
okay, hold
I
on.
don't know
Will
if
Smith
he has
can at
that.
least-
On that list of 5 movies you should never remake, Back to the Future is definitely on one of those.
Aladdin's
Yes.
one of
And if they
those.
do remake Back to the Future, I'm sorry, but it's going to be Zac Efron and T.J. Miller as fucking Doc Brown.
Who's Doc Brown in that
Who's Doc
situation?
Brown?
Are they the
T.J.
same?
Miller would be Doc Brown.
They're the same age though.
Okay, but it would be like it would be a remake reboot where it would be about Doc
Bryan
Brown's
Cranston.
son
Friends from
finding
Ooh,
like.
Brian Cranston might be pretty
yeah.
good.
Bryan
That's not a
Cranston.
reboot.
Oh,
You're,
okay.
That's
you're
not a reboot.
welcome.
You just-
You're
that's
welcome.
like
Bryan
Josh
Cranston
Brolin,
and
bro.
T.J. Miller. No,
No,
I don't
it's
like that. I like Zac Efron more.
Efron and fucking Bryan Cranston.
Yeah,
They already
yeah,
did
take it
Zac-
back.
They already did Bryan Cranston and James Franco.
But it'd be good if it's like if it's Marty's son
because that's
And
every
it's
story.
science
That's how they.
That's not a
and,
reboot.
and his science teacher. That would be better because then it's not that weird. Who is this
Who
guy? that you
loved
hang out
Doc
with
Brown? It was like they're like
And they
Doc
watch
Brown
like
saved-
Bill
You guys
Nye.
are checking all of the boxes. for
Maybe-
an awful sequel.
Maybe the second. So when Doc Brown in the second movie comes back,
I don't
Doc
want it.
Brown 1. Maybe
But-
the second Doc Brown helps this science teacher do something. That he's like, I'm gonna devote my life to Doc Brown who saved me, but it's really Doc Brown 2, not Doc Brown 1.
It's the young Doc Brown.
You're welcome, Thor.
Doc Brown 2, yes, Doc Brown 2.
story.
Because after Doc Brown went to the
Was that a
future, he got
Fox
the
movie?
laser thing that gave him like an immortality. Doc Brown will live forever. What if it's Christopher Lloyd again? It's Doc Brown.
He's a
You're
cyborg.
talking about facts about a hypothetical movie that we just thought of right now.
Yes, and you're welcome. We're writing it
built that
tonight.
universe.
We're writing it tonight.
You are now existing in a world where you think a Back to the Future reboot is coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Okay, if they're making okay,
It is
there's a
not.
fucking Blade Runner sequel coming out. You
No.
don't think there's gonna be
What?
Back to the Future? Yes,
No.
Blade Runner sequel's coming out this year.
Oh,
If there's not a fucking Back to the Future 4 coming out,
they're
or
not gonna do it. They already said
BTF
they're not
4,
gonna do it.
BTF 4 rolls off
They
the
said
tongue
they would-
so good.
They said they would
Why
never
are you-
do it.
what is
Only
with you
if
with these
they
acronyms?
die.
B4. There we go.
Before the
Before
future,
the-
before the future to the future.
Oh, so it's like a knockoff.
You know, like those shitty like Mexican
look,
toys. You know,
it's
El
Charlie.
They're
Superman.
called Before the Present.
Before. Back to the time before the future.
It's Professor Beige.
No, it's Dr. White, and it's a really like
Dr.
progressive. They go back in time, and they take some people
I
out
used to
that are
make
really
meth, but now I know.
racial.
Now I'm
it's,
just
it's,
a
it's a really
scientist.
progressive idea, for its time. Can we please end on a different note other than Doc Brown?
What's the shot for shot acronym, Tyler?
Right now.
Say what?
I said, what's the shot for shot acronym? You're all about these acronyms.
10 minutes.
Oh God, what was
Shot
it?
for
It
Shot
would be
podcast
it would be BEFT024. BFT024.
Please explain why.
BFT024.
What are you talking about?
That's our acronym.
4 Back to the Future 4.
Oh, I said for shot for shot.
Oh.
Oh.
S4S.
You're talking about
That's
the Guardians of the
something better.
Galaxy.
Shot for shot. S4S.
What?
We're derailing.
I'm sending
I
out
was
an
making a joke.
S4S.
No. I was making a joke how he kept making these acronyms. I said, what the shot for shot acronym is. And he didn't hear me.
S4S.
Well,
I'm
the
sending
shot
out
for
an
shot
S4S.
podcast, though. We have to think of something better than S for S. Come on, guys.
No, it's like this.
It's like shout out for shout out, like on fucking MySpace days. So lame.
God. What else you got on that notepad? I'm willing to talk about the worst thing we probably crossed out more than this thing.
Sadly,
Who will buy Disney next?
apparently Apple's actually trying to buy it. They actually.
Yeah, we're leveled out, guys.
There we go. Well,
Welcome
they
back to our regularly scheduled flight.
Thank you for tuning in.
is
This is your
Chris.
Captain Butter.
You may
And we are talking
unbuckle your
about-
seatbelts.
Buckle your seatbelt, put your tray tables back in their upright position, and we'll talk about Disney buying, or Apple buying Disney. Apparently, it's it was only like $2 billion, or like it was like $6 billion.
That's it?
Like, yeah, like that was their best offer. Like, come on,
There's like
guys.
6 Marvel movies, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, will Disney?
Like 6 good Marvel movies. But I mean, that's already the
so
case.
much money to buy out Disney. There's no
Will
way.
Disneyland now have just like plug-in areas everywhere if Apple's sponsoring it?
I don't know, because
Do you think Disney could buy Apple?
Yeah.
I don't.
Dude,
think
oh my God!
so.
Then you
Disney's
go
worth more
and it's
than
an
Apple.
Apple house, a mouse house, or the
Mouse.
mouse store, and it's instead of the Apple, it's two ears.
But
Oh my
considering
God.
how much
Limited
like,
edition Apple.
Mickey phones.
like
Yeah,
they
limited
purge-
edition phones
Hey
with
Mickey.
Mickey on it.
Oh, I can't do a Mickey
They
impression right now. My
purge
voice is
so
killing
much
me.
money on just the parks alone, and then how much merchandise they push out, and then how much those movies cost.
Yeah.
And like, I think most of it's a lot of investments. So in the long run, I don't think they have that much money sitting around where they can easily just buy out a company and be like, we're good. Like, I think they would have to make a lot of
Like that's a
smart money.
crazy. Okay, yeah,
But Marvel wasn't doing that well at the time. I mean, they bought it for a lot
No,
of money,
they-
but
they-
it
okay,
was
they-
the amount where they could buy out Marvel and
Yeah.
Marvel could keep going and everything like that. Apple's gonna buy out Disney, and like Disney's not gonna be the same after that.
No.
Way. Like Marvel was like,
No.
okay, well we'll be in safe hands. We'll have creative differences or whatever, but they'll be able to put out as much as they
Well,
want.
I think there's very similar things that have a certain kind of respect and rules when it comes to like their product.
Yeah.
So I
Apple
don't think it would be too crazy.
Wouldn't it?
No,
Apple
I don't
wouldn't
think they're
ruin
gonna
the
put like
integrity of
tits everywhere or
Disneyland.
anything like that. But
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
Wait, what?
tits.
Yeah, who's
Where
buying
do you see
movies?
No,
tits?
they're
at
like
Disneyland?
Apple- I'm saying
They're
Apple-
mouse ears,
I'm
not
saying like
tits.
just because Apple buys out Disney doesn't mean I'm not saying that they're gonna change everything about
Stop
Disney.
thinking
Where it's
about
like
tits, AJ. Jesus.
All right, here.
first time I mentioned tits.
Well, I think there are two companies that like worship their product and like they're like, we have to do it this way.
All right, here's the
Yeah.
question for you guys, and I'm calling it right now. Who's the next company to buy Nintendo? Because somebody has
No
to
one's
buy.
gonna buy Nintendo.
Nobody's
Anyone's
gonna buy
gonna
Why would
Nintendo.
Apple's
anyone
gonna
want to
buy
buy
Nintendo, if
Nintendo?
Or do you think Disney would buy
Disney
it?
will buy a Nintendo for sure. Yeah.
If they could, yeah.
But they're not gonna buy it.
But I think
Nintendo has a lot of money. It might not seem like it, but they have a lot of money.
And that's the thing, like,
Might not seem
no,
like
they've been seriously holding still with only like a few games that are like
Yeah.
only like Pokemon and maybe the Mario's and maybe the Zeldas have
Yeah.
really just been helping them, but they've
Yeah.
still been able to stay afloat with like all their huge competitors that are all these big multiplayer platforms, and they don't give a fuck. They like working, like playing games for their characters. Granted, there aren't that many like spectacular games.
Well, I remember
Right
like,
now.
reading something saying like they could go into a deficit where they like lose like hundreds of millions of dollars and they would still be fine for like 30 years.
That's insane.
Which is
I don't
true.
know.
I mean, like they probably.
Makes
it's
sense,
something along
though.
the line of that. I'm not quite sure.
Well, think of how
Well,
long
they've
they've been
something
around
just pulled
for.
it,
Kind of
yeah.
makes sense.
yeah.
Like the Switch was easy to get, but the Wii, it was not
Yeah.
like an easy thing that we could just go fucking pick up one night.
no,
like
no,
we
I
had,
worked
we had
at
a
a video game store when that thing came
Yeah.
out. It was ridiculous.
Well, supposedly Switch was like they're saying more successful than the Wii like launch.
or maybe the
Really?
Wii U,
Yeah.
but not the Wii launch.
That's
I
what
don't
I've
know.
heard. Yeah, I think they're like playing with the numbers a little bit to like make it seem like it's like oh the most successful like Switch launch. Well, I mean, I think they're going out of like the percentage of the Switches that they had got bought.
Yeah, I think
Like 100% of the Switches probably got bought.
yeah, and I think too it's they have enough money and they invest their time well and they know exactly what their fans want. Like
Yeah,
like
they
you were
don't fuck
saying, like they
around.
have so much money because they've been known and they've built like such a strong base for their clients that like you just bought it. You bought a Switch. You didn't like go like you didn't go. Oh,
You didn't have to think about it.
Should I buy the new Xbox or should I buy this? That? You were like, no,
PlayStation.
I'm buying a Switch.
No, I was just like Zelda.
Yeah, but that's what they
Give
do.
me-
Like they have.
That's how they got you,
What-
though.
what am I-
God of War gonna make you really want to buy PlayStation?
But Metal Gear would.
Yeah,
Metal Gear would.
I don't know.
But even still, what if like the PlayStation was super expensive and they had exclusive Metal Gear? Would you be like, I'll wait?
But
I mean, if it was $300, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah,
but
it
like
was-
the Switch was
'cause
it's a good amount of money.
And it was
good.
cheaper than like when the 1 came out or the 4 came out too.
Yeah.
Like when did you pay like $500 or
Or
4?
yeah, $500 for the
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is crazy. And the
$399 for
Switch is only like
PlayStation.
$300. And like I know numerous people on like Facebook, like my buddy Andy. He literally just bought a Switch just because he wanted to play the new Zelda.
Yeah.
And he's hasn't played a
Everyone's
Zelda
like
since
that.
NES.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna play Majora?
That's-
You're gonna play Ocarina
do
of
that,
Time?
But that's but that's
I love
what I'm
Ocarina.
saying though. Their client base is so loyal that
They don't care.
That's why they'll be good for 30 years because until we die, like
You're
us
gonna keep
people,
buying
we're gonna keep buying their
Zelda.
stuff.
Well, not
So-
me, but the guy with the
You didn't
tattoo on
make
his
any
fucking
money.
arm will.
I get- Your hands are so sweaty.
Do you see where we are? We're in
you
it.
My tattoo's gonna come off.
Hey, this is a permanent. Nintendo paid me to wear this.
Knew you
For
slut.
6 months.
Bring that back around.
Well, as we sit and anticipate who is going to buy Nintendo, I always like to end our segments with, what is the next movie you're most excited to see? So,
How about
Kurt.
just next thing, though?
Okay, how about this next thing you're most excited
Next
to see?
thing.
Let's change it up a bit.
Oh,
Kurt.
God, I'm not ready now. I just came with a question. I don't
Yeah, I was
know
gonna say,
what
what'd you do that for?
We'll go to AJ. AJ, what's the next thing you're most excited
The
for?
next thing I'm excited for, jeez, I don't know. Like thing.
Movie, game,
Movie,
TV show,
TV
event,
show.
I guess.
thing in your life.
I mean, I'm excited.
You having a baby?
I'm excited for
Bar
us
mitzvah.
all to go to Comic-Con.
Woo!
I'm excited for
That's
that.
That's what I was gonna
So I'm
say.
excited for us all to
Aw.
like see what's gonna happen there.
Oh, yeah, it's
This
a
year
good time.
seems like it's gonna be a really good year to go to Comic-Con, so I'm really excited.
Yeah.
So
A
just
lot
so
of
you guys
things.
know,
Real big
we're all
year.
gonna be there. So if you guys do see us there, like definitely say hi.
Say
We'll be
hi.
giving out prizes like we did in our WonderCon video as well too. So.
Did you see that? That one random dude, that
yeah,
Rick,
I
he
saw that.
hit us up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
No.
Morgan, what are you most excited to see up next down the road?
I think I'm gonna say Game of Thrones. There's a lot of good movies, but Game of Thrones I've been waiting for over a fucking year at this
Yeah.
point.
Can't wait for that to come back.
Come on, let's see what's goddamn happens. Dragons!
Apparently the dragons are going to be the size of 747s in the next season. Like, they are going
Are
to
they, are they gonna
Do
say
you
that?
just
Yes,
mean
that's
one
what they
as in
said.
Drogon or all of
Yes.
them are the
Size of
same?
740?
Oh, like a plane! I know!
My dear Lord!
Is this Lost?
Kurt, what do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna go with a video game. I put many of hours into the first one, and I know it didn't get the most praise, but I was absolutely obsessed with this game for a good solid year and a half. I'm excited for Destiny 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh
September.
yeah, you were
Destiny
obsessed
2.
with
Yeah, I'm
that.
excited for us all to get back into it again and then be
Yeah,
disappointed
man.
again.
Because like, I keep on trying to play. Like I still didn't finish the big update released in September, and I'm
Oh,
still like
yeah.
trying to like
I'm struggling
eat
there,
my way
too.
through. I put like easily at almost 500 hours.
Okay, as his girlfriend and roommate, what game does he play probably more? Destiny or Overwatch? What do you think?
Well, now-
Now,
Okay,
he, now he
Overwatch.
plays Overwatch.
But, okay, so you
no,
think
but when he did
500
play Destiny, though, that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
all he
Every
fucking
other
played.
night,
And he
yeah.
would play until like
hours.
1 to 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
so
she
like,
know because I like drunkenly scream and wake her up.
But see, that's the
I
beauty of
like
the
hit the
game.
wall,
You
like,
play for
shut
like
up.
8 hours
Yeah.
and like
But
still
it's
like
all the same. I
yeah.
don't know why. It's
Yeah.
just a weird, awful
it's
addiction
still-
that I realize that's awful.
Yeah.
But I still like always want.
Oh, you want to keep playing?
I just can't.
want to keep shooting people.
There might be something
But
new.
now I'm like, enough's enough. I know your tricks.
Yeah, you'll see like,
I
oh,
see your
you
ways.
changed the
Now-
color of that
Yeah,
wall.
so
I see.
yeah, now I went to something harder drugs, Overwatch. So.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm not excited for other Overwatch
Oh,
stuff, but I feel like
oh, that O feels good. That OV.
What are you excited
Oh,
for?
okay,
Going
so
back to you.
currently in DC, they're doing this big Watchmen thing, and I'm excited to see how it pans out with the button. See how the
button?
Batman found a Watchmen button.
Oh, the comedian button.
Yeah, the comedian button in his cave. And it's all about essentially the Watchmen characters have been in since
Oh,
this whole
that's-
relaunch.
Right.
They've been in our world, and apparently Dr. Manhattan is living on Mars, but we don't know about it. We have
Still.
yet to hear about it.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's
They
this
bring
character
that up. I
called
was like,
Dr. Oz who's been fucking with Superman recently, who might be Dr.
the
Ozymandias.
doctor?
Not the doc. Oh, you want to talk about Doctor Who? There's a new Doctor Who.
No, I said
But it's cool that they're trying to put like Doctor
a
Oz.
daytime TV soap opera, not soap opera. But
Oh,
like,
Dr.
the Maury,
Oz.
Dr. Oz. It was awful.
Guy with a
Move
big
on.
forehead and the comb over.
Doctor-
But anyway, I'm excited to see what Watchmen and the DC universe is coming. But
Okay.
of course,
Yeah,
Comic-Con.
That'd be cool.
We
Yeah,
got a lot more to
Comic-Con,
come.
yeah.
We'll do a
Can't wait.
podcast there. We'll meet some fans. Hopefully you guys will see us. Hopefully we'll see you guys
Do a podcast
in
in our
Comic.
hotel
Yes,
room.
yes, we will.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
Why not?
Hope we'll see you guys in San Diego for the big day. Thank you for watching. I was Butter.
I'm Kurt.
An AJ.
Morgan?
And this is Shoot the Shot with Shot for Shot. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.